Sarah Ferguson, Princess Beatrice, and Princess Eugenie team up to highlight teen cancer. The Duchess of York and her 2 daughters headed out to a hospital in London on April 23rd for Teenage Cancer Trust charity, which they all support. Sarah Ferguson joined her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, for an outing with extra special meaning. The 3 royal moms are raising awareness of cancer in young people in the wake of the Duchess of York's own double diagnosis in recent years. The trio are all patrons of the Teenage Cancer Trust and stepped out at a London hospital on April 23rd to highlight a new campaign. Sarah, Beatrice, and Eugenie visited University College London Hospital for the Number and Young People campaign, spending time at the charity's special T12 Teenage and Young Adult Unit, where 20 patients aged 13 to 19 are cared for. It was opened by the Duchess of York in 2005 and is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. Ferguson, 65, was diagnosed with breast cancer and underwent a single mastectomy in 2023 and then received a diagnosis of malignant melanoma, a form of skin cancer, 6 months later in 2023, January 2024. This is the first chance I've had to visit a unit since my own cancer diagnosis, and meeting young people with cancer is always an incredibly moving experience, she said afterward. It's incredibly important to me to try to amplify the voices and experiences of people with cancer who receive less attention, whose voices are not listened to, and who can be overlooked. The young people receiving care on this unit and their parents are currently under tremendous stress and worry, but I take heart in knowing that the unit and the incredible team working here can provide comfort, care, and hope. Her eldest daughter, Princess Beatrice, 36, added of the visit, "Sadly, cancer doesn't care if you're young or old and touches so many families in some way. I remember my mother bringing me to this very hospital on my 18th birthday to learn more about Teenage Cancer Trust's work supporting young people, and it had such a huge impact on me. To be here again today and meet with young people and their families who are facing such huge challenges is a privilege and an honor. Their resilience in the face of adversity never ceases to amaze." Princess Eugenie, 35, added, "Meeting the nurses and youth support workers on the unit that go above and beyond to make sure that the patients have the best possible experience of treatment is so inspiring. They are absolute heroes." Nobody ever wants to find themselves in hospital, but for young people with cancer and their families, units like these, bright, welcoming spaces with amazing staff, truly are the best possible place. One of those they met was former patient Freddie Debenham, 21, from southeast London, who shared how the charity has helped him through his 3 cancer treatments. "Cancer sucks more than words can ever express, and having 3 cancer diagnoses in my life sucks even more. But I have always fought through it with determination and resilience, all with the knowledge that for a short while my life will be miserable, but once the treatment is over, I'll be free to return to a normal life," he said. He added, "Cancer shouldn't stop you from living your life, and support from Teenage Cancer Trust has helped me cope with everything cancer has thrown at me." They also met with Lennon Pearson, 18, from Witham in Essex, who was diagnosed with lymphoma in January. He said in a statement after the visit, "I had been feeling unwell for months, so my GP ordered a blood test. The next day I was rushed to hospital, and I'm starting my 4th cycle of chemo here tomorrow. You don't meet royalty every day, and it's good that they are visiting to raise awareness," he continued. "There's a lot of negativity around cancer, so trying to stay as positive as you can is important." Earlier on April 23rd, Fergie wrote an opinion piece for the UK newspaper The Times in support of the charity which she has been a patron for about 35 years. She wrote, I was 63 when I was diagnosed with cancer for the first time, and cancer at any age is traumatic. But as adults, we have maturity and life experience to help us advocate for ourselves and cope with challenges. We can seek help if we need it, and most importantly, your voices are, sadly, often taken more seriously. One group consistently neglected by those developing health plans and policies is teenagers and young adults with cancer. The impact can be devastating. And she said young people with cancer face a particular set of challenges. While difficulty accessing trials impacts patients of all ages, young people are uniquely disadvantaged. This is because they are more likely to experience rare cancers or are too old to take part in pediatric trials and too young for adult trials, she noted. We must find solutions to these challenges and save more young lives.